He's guided Kathleen Turner through a jungle, was a victim of a fatal attraction, dabbled in illegal trading, then re-teamed with Miss Turner for a war, then once again gets seduced, this time by a young charlatan. And that's just some of his achievements. Actor Michael Douglas not only scored 2 Oscars over his 4-decade career, but he has also become one of the most recognizable faces in the world. In 1996, Douglas traveled to Africa with Val Kilmer for The Ghost and the Darkness.
What was that all about, anyway?
There are over 40 dead.
40? That's amazing.
And I love the inscription you wrote to me. Only I'm not quite the downy innocent you think I am.
I hope that's not true. We need all the downy innocence we can get.
Wonder Boys had Douglas portraying an English professor going through a midlife crisis.
So is he any good?
No, not yet here.
Man, well, I'm gonna read it anyway.
Oh, Krabs, come on, will you? He's one of my students, for Christ's sakes. Besides, I'm not sure if he's,
He is, I'm sure. Take my word for it. I see myself in him.
Oh, I'm sure you do. But it's a little more complicated than that.
A chance to play a different role. I mean, you look one day and you go, man, that perfect murder and the game are pretty dark, and there's a Prince of Darkness, and wouldn't it be nice to have a little levity in your life? And then I saw this and thought old Grady Tripp was a character I had not really done. The hard thing about comedy, particularly if you're not a comedian, is you want to, is that little extra effort you want to make as you're waiting to kind of hear a laugh. And this thing needed to kind of unfold.
You driving this car?
Excuse
This
me?
1966 maroon Ford Galaxy 500. You driving this car?
This is my car.
Bullshit. It's mine, mother.
Afraid you're mistaken.
Bullshit.
Who is that?
Oh, Vernon, go home to your mother, will you?
Explain to me about the bank account.
The what?
Your signature's all over the paperwork.
I'm being framed.
Come on, Pete, tell me that's not your signature.
Framed. Think about it. I'm the guy that initiated this investigation. Why would I do that if I want to kill the president?
For the crime thriller The Sentinel, Douglas suited up to help protect the president.
I think particularly in this kind of role where you're a professional, officer, Secret Service agent, where your emotions are under control all the time, it was one of the few opportunities to emote, to be emotional as you look at the script, and it needed to be done. And, that's what we do for a living.
You want to shoot me? Forget about the Kevlar. Shoot me in my face.
Recently, Douglas announced that he has stage 4 throat cancer, and his co-stars from his latest film, Wall Street, Money Never Sleeps, were all taken by surprise.
It was the one thing I learned in jail, is that money is not the prime asset in life. Time is, and your time is just about up.
I think when your head's in the place that his is in, and he has so many people that love him and support him, I'm sure that, he's going to be giving a performance that's one of the best ones that we've seen.
My mom went through it too, and all that. I can't imagine what he's going through right now. He's definitely putting his best foot forward in dealing with it, which I think is amazing. But I'm sure there's an incredible vulnerability there too.
Michael is suffering and took us by surprise too. At Cannes Film Festival, there was no sign of it. He was on top of the world and doing a great job, and I was quite impressed by his professionalism and being on TV and going out there and still caring enough to help promote this movie.
I tell you what, I'll make you a deal, Breton. You stop telling lies about me, I'll stop telling the truth about you.